The information, opinions, and recommendations presented in this podcast are for general information only, and any reference on the information provided in this podcast is done at your own risk. This podcast should not be considered professional advice whatsoever. The third-party materials or content of any third-party site referenced in this podcast do not necessarily reflect the opinions, standards, or policies of the owner. In other words, just have a fucking sense of humor, will you, and enjoy.
Now you listen to me, you sick son of a bitch.
Welcome back! Woo!
Wow, that. I tell you what, grab your mask, grab your vaccines. Remember to socially distance, because that was sick.
That was sick. But do the right things and get the mask and clean your hands, because then you won't get sick.
I've always been a hand washer.
Have you, though?
Yeah, so it's not been a stretch. Nah, I'm all because I hate sweaty hands. I've got them now. I want to wash my hands now.
Yeah, wow. You're always cleaning your hands.
And I hate the problem with the, what's it called? The squirty stuff.
Yep, the squirty stuff.
It's all, it's just
greasy.
horrible. Yeah.
It just reminds me of when I jerk off.
No, that would hurt. You
Yeah, it
don't
would
get any
actually.
down the eye, do you?
Well,
You ever got
totally.
shampoo down there? Not good.
It also reminds me that this time last year was when we're talking about, the Egyptian toadstool.
Oh,
So
wow,
I
it's been a whole year.
A whole year. So I was actually putting some of that stuff on my knob this time last year. And I was telling you guys, we were being open. We were sharing with you. That's what we do here. So welcome back.
For episode 25.
Wow, man, 25?
That's
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, you want to know the meaning of the number 25, Omar?
Well, I know the meaning of, 25, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Well, actually, here's something important about 25. 25, I can eat 25 chicken nuggets in under a minute.
Pretty good.
Thank you.
So how many nuggets is it? Well, you reckon you can fit 25? You have to swallow it.
Well,
Because you could
well,
probably get
can't-
25
just
nuggets in
put
your
it,
mouth.
Spit it. Of course, you have to swallow it. You got to digest it.
And when did you put this to the test?
Well, when I
Recently?
was in Christchurch years ago. But the thing is, you only get 24 in a pack, so you just buy one more. So you buy one more just to make it 25. Challenge, it's all about challenging.
What a weird number, 24. Is it because it's done in
Well, it's just like multiple.
even number? Yeah.
Totally, like,
Don't like
12,
that.
double
Yeah.
it,
No, I like
24.
orders. Like the number 25. The
That's
number
where we are.
25 brings us initiative
Ooh.
and a curious essence. The number is also the number also contains symbolism that represents relationships,
Interesting.
personal freedom, and companionship.
All of that in the number 25.
That's right. Also, the age of Tupac when he died.
25?
That's right.
No, he was not.
He was 25 years old.
We
so-
have to fact check that.
well, let's-
Angela, do something. She's not going to do anything.
And it's true. Yep,
Yeah,
there we
okay.
go. Also, if you Google, I found this out. If you Google the number 25, it comes up with 25 billion results. Yeah.
The billion?
Interesting. Yeah.
Okay.
No, but it's just funny how you Google the number 25 and you say results shown.
Yeah.
25 billion. I thought that was interesting.
Quite interesting, actually.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tweet about it, but it sounds sort of interesting.
That's not something you tweet about. It's something that you mentioned on a podcast.
That's right, and that's where we are. And also, look at that beautiful segue into welcoming back. Thank you very much, everybody. And thank you for slapping on those likes, listening, coming back every single week. You came back. How does it feel to be back? It's 25 times you've been back. So
Just like the Egyptian toadstool, it made a comeback.
it made a comeback.
And so will
I like
the
what you did
economy,
there.
and so will we as a humanity. The Egyptian toadstool is kind of like a symbolism or a representation of humanity.
Exactly.
It was injured, it was down, it was wounded, it was
It
broken,
was broken.
but with a bit of alcohol and some weird visits to the doctor
Lots of weird
and
visits.
a bit of
yeah.
patience,
But wow.
back to normal.
Back to normal.
Bit of a crater on the side.
Wow,
but-
that went, didn't it? That's all gone now. It's bent weirdly now. It's good though. It's good. It's awkward though because you don't know. It could happen again.
Yeah.
It could happen again. And sometimes I notice something is like something's there. And I'm like, oh my god, what's that? Oh, thank God, it's just a little pimple.
I was thinking about that today. Don't you think?
Talking about my dick?
No, the weird, why are we so scared of being nude? Everybody in the world has a penis or a vagina. Well, not everybody.
Not everyone. People are swapping around as well now.
Yeah, you can, but that's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But why are we so scared of showing it? Everyone be like, oh, look at this one. Like everyone's in the same boat, surely.
I know what you're thinking. I know what
Yeah.
you're saying. And Noel, that's a beautiful segue to talk about one of our guests that we're getting on the show is a sexologist.
Oh, really?
By the name of Morgan. So she's going to be coming on.
What instrument is that? Is that like the clarinet or
What, her?
more of a flute?
No, that's her
The
name, Morgan.
sexologist.
Oh, the sexologist, right.
Yeah.
Well, it's not an instrument at all.
Oh, okay.
It's a way to, just sort of work out what sort of sexual stuff you get into.
I
And
thought she was part of a brass, what's it called? Quartet.
get it out, mate. A quartet. You mean a Corvette, motherfucker? So
America.
So she's coming we're just throwing out weird words. Corvette America, whatever. Just throwing words out there. Pumpkin.
Sauce.
There it is.
Mustard.
There it is. Now you're just doing, some of my favorite foods.
Put up a song behind it. Bob Dylan song.
Oh, yeah. Very nice. So she's coming on the show at one point in time to talk to us about our sexualities and how do we discover that. That's all about it. Not really. It's gonna be quite. We probably might get to the bottom of some of my deepest, darkest problems.
Oh, well, that'll be interesting. And also a nightmare.
I think so at the same time. But let's just see how it goes. So thank you guys for coming back. Again, we keep saying that, but it's going to be a fantastic episode, as it always is. The thing that I wanted to bring up today is a very important week. It's been a very big week. Lots of shit's happened this week.
Oh, crumbs.
Oh, crumbs is the word to say. But first of all, let's get away from all of that because that's the show. But the most important thing right now is to find out what the hell's going on in the circle here, the circle of truth. Me, Noel, the team, Angela. What have you been up to? Noel, this is what we have to do. But I want to learn about this. How are you doing? What's been popping? How are those wrists of yours? A bit sore? A bit clammy? What's going on? Do you get ear gunk?
Yes, now I've been using these new little Bluetooth ear things. Mm-hmm. Bit of gunk showing up.
Interesting.
I don't use them a lot, and they go inside.
Interesting, yeah, interesting about that. The inside, I like how you said the penetration. It's just like me when I'm penetrating my rolls because this
acting
week,
rolls, not the
what rolls is that? Like
body rolls.
What humping that with the little I've got a story about that. Don't we all have a friend that by mistake humped a belly button?
Oh.
Have you got a friend that...
I can't say I do. I can't say I have.
I've got a friend.
I imagine you'd find out pretty quick when it's entering just the tip.
Well, yeah. But we've all got a friend that's fucked a roll or fucked a little belly button or... No, you haven't?
Just put it in a crevice. What about an armpit or something?
Oh,
no, I don't have I've never done that.
No, well, I don't expect you've done it. She just was like... He was like... trying to do it and then... She was like, that's not...
Oh, wow.
That's
embarrassing, isn't it?
Very embarrassing for him.
Yeah.
Not for me. I wasn't there.
I had a girlfriend, and she used to hate me, like, putting my finger in her belly button.
Oof.
So I wouldn't even let me go and dick get close. No, but it was like that thing. It made her feel weird. Like, I can stick my finger in my belly button. I couldn't care less. No, but she was like, get away. It's going inside me.
But why are you going there?
I don't know.
Why do you want to... let me get it in there.
Yeah, just playing around or whatever.
Oh, I guess a peanut butter on your finger, dunk it in there.
At least I knew it was the belly button. Damn.
And you were aiming for that.
That's right.
You were
with my finger.
With my finger. This is good. This is good. So going back to penetrating rolls, I had a fucking amazing week because I don't know if you guys know about this, but New Zealand, we had to go back into lockdown.
Yeah, another cheeky week. We had a few real minor cases, but then the people who had contracted the COVID,
can't say the rest of it.
Decided to have an open home.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, they did. Fortunately for New Zealand, we have some of the smartest people in New Zealand, and yes, they thought it was a good idea to have it. They're trying to sell their house.
Oh, wow!
And they were like, "It's all right," because the kid who had the COVID was locked in one of the rooms.
Really?
Yeah.
It was locked. So they had an open home.
They had an open home.
Don't go in there. Why not?
Someone's in there with a COVID. Like, why weren't the government watching the house? What's going on there?
That's so funny.
And they're locked up now.
That's so funny. Imagine that.
The level of retardation there is unfathomable.
But we haven't done this before this pandemic, so it's just sort of like trial and error.
Yeah.
You know?
Don't have an open home.
No, you don't. And also be respectful. But it's so funny. Like, so we had to buy this house. What's this room? Oh, it's just another bedroom. Well, could we have a look at it? No. Why not? Wow, it's just, Ernie's in there. Can't really. Like, well, who's Ernie? Well, he's got COVID. So, well, can we just have a quick look?
He's like that monster dude from the Goonies.
Oh, yep. It reminds me heaps of. What about the balloon guy? What's the one that lived at underneath the house who was in in a big.
Is it a movie?
Balloon. It's a movie, and I think it had
Bubble Boy.
Bubble Boy. That would be my rapping name. Bubble Boy. That'd be so good. Bubbly boy. So going back to that, that's what's happened, guys. So we have had a week of lockdown. And it started off the beginning of the week. I was just like, no, you know what? I'm just gonna exercise. I'm gonna keep it good. Day 2 comes along. I had a beer 2:00 in the afternoon, and I found the technique is. I drank for the whole week. I haven't stopped. But but of course you have to because you're just working from home. And I found you do some work out in the morning, and then at 2:00 you have a drink and you get extremely boozed till 5, and then you stop. and then you go to sleep, and then you wake up, and you're fine.
But then you've got like a half hangover evening. That would
Yeah, but that's
suck.
okay. But then you don't wake up hangover. You can go for a walk. You feel great.
No, you're better off just trying to sleep it all off. I did a similar thing. My friend gave me a case of wine that was left over from his wedding. 6 bottles of really nice Pinot Noir.
Great. From Central Otago, the Bannock Burn.
I drank one on Saturday night. Went to the Parker fight. Had a bit of fun.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Joseph Parker.
Yeah. And that's when we find out we were in lockdown, actually. The Parker fight was quite interesting. It's like, well, it's too late now because I'm surrounded by 9,000 people.
Who would have got absolutely smashed when they heard the thing, right?
That's exactly what happened.
Wow.
We were out till 4 a.m. Everyone's like, we're going down in flames. Yeah, although we might have a crack a little beer. Yeah, and then, I drank all fucking 6 bottles of the Pinot Noir in the first 4 days of lockdown, and then I've given up again.
So that's about a bottle and a quarter.
A bottle and a half a night, I reckon.
Oh, wow. That's all right, though. Do we have a problem?
5. Well,
Is this a problem?
It's a lockdown. No, because I've given back up again now.
Yeah, but we're about to have a beer, aren't we?
Yeah, no, but I'm not drinking a bottle and a half of wine.
Thank
a day.
God. And that's wine as well. You wake up with a wine hangover. It's not the best.
Yeah,
and your poos all... Oh, I
started to feel like I did at the end of the first lockdown. Then I was like, oh, okay, now cut this out. Back to running a couple of times a day.
A couple of times.
Looking after myself, eating a bit better.
Yeah.
Because it's the thing it's the next day that ruins you. Because you're like, oh, now I need some grease. You don't eat well the next day after boozing. It's just a fact.
It feels like beers and booze companies, they're all owned by food companies. Because whenever you drink and stuff like that, I'm like, I need a burger.
Yeah.
The next day, like McDonald's, please.
You want to go to McDonald's in France, they sell beer at McDonald's.
What sort of, like the Mac beer?
No, yeah, I don't know. If it's Muck beer.
Muck beer? Like
it'll be a local
like
French
Big Mac?
beverage.
Oh,
yeah,
like
I
a
can have
beer?
a Heineken and a Big Mac, please.
Fucking alkies, man. The French, you can never trust them. So that's, a bit of boozing. But I also had a very interesting audition, actually. I had a couple of auditions. This audition was quite interesting. It's from a very well-known TV show in New Zealand. I'm not allowed to say...
It's The Bold and the Beautiful of New Zealand.
There we go. It's The Bold and the Beautiful New Zealand.
Work it out, guys. The Home and Away.
Well, don't imply too much. Yeah. You don't actually know. I haven't told you this.
Those ones are too high a caliber, really. We need to find like a...
down crap stuff like Bolly. No, Bolly was probably better.
It's better than EastEnders is better.
What's the other one that's really... Hollyoaks. No, that's a great show. It's my friend's on that, actually.
Neighbours.
That's still all right. That's B grade, though, but it's not... I like Neighbours. I don't know how to even compare it. What's a really crap Days of Our Lives?
No, because quality is
that's
good.
great.
Yeah.
That was on Friends.
Yeah.
So I can't even put in a sort of a thing. There's a really crap farm show in the UK which this is similar to.
Farm show.
It's like in the some south of England and it's just crap.
Keefy George, and I'm going to show you how to grow some potatoes.
Yeah, something a bit like that.
So you put the potato in the ground, and then you
Saunders.
Put some water on it. Then you wait like 2 fucking months.
This is a soap. This is a soap show. So yeah, I just
Emmerdale.
Emmerdale, that's it. Yeah, I was thinking it
that's
sounds
still
like...
too high a caliber.
Is it?
Yeah, anyway,
so
it's not high. It's not high draw stuff.
Nah. So I got this audition, and it's absolutely ridiculous. The first thing I saw, like I could read some of it out.
What's your character then?
His name is Rico Hamilton. and
they've just taken 2 Formula 1 drivers' names, crammed them together.
Yeah, I've got the script here. I can't say what it is, but I think we should probably maybe even go through the script. Maybe we can have a bit of a scene.
Put me on the spot here, man.
Wow, I know you haven't read it or anything. So, but look. At the end of the day, this character is. This is what I could have been. I could have been a guy who is a bear. He's a gay bear. Yeah. So I play a gay character. Okay, and I'm a bear.
Yeah.
And that's how they describe it in the brief. And he is a doctor.
Dr. Bear.
The show's got nothing to do with doctors, by the way. It's not like it's a ER show or anything like that.
Centered around like
hospitals, not at all.
Silly.
And
or a particular street name or anything
totally.
Like that. No.
So the funny thing is, I'm a doctor that just started at this place, at this hospital institute, and my partner and I were in a car crash. He is in a coma and he's a paraplegic. Paraplegic? Yeah, paraplegic.
Oh,
so he's about to die. I survived, luckily, somehow.
Well, your character wouldn't surely be, because that's how they get introduced to the hospital. So if he died If you both died, you wouldn't have a character.
I know, but yes, I know, but he's alive the whole time though.
Oh, yeah.
He's still there. He's fighting for his life.
Vegetable? Can he talk to him?
No,
or
not
is he,
yet.
like weeping over his body?
Nah. And the funny thing is, I just started at this hospital a week before, so it's how convenient. And now I'm working at this hospital, seeing my. But here we go. So, the relationship is under strain.
Oh, no. Read the character description.
Okay, so Rico Hamilton, he is handsome.
Okay. So
Now, think about this, guys. When it comes to casting, wait a minute.
No.
Just wait a second. Can we just wait a second? So, when they go through these casting briefs, they have to go, ooh, Omar would be good for this. So they have to, because if it says Rico is handsome, you can't get someone that's not handsome.
Of course.
And you can't get someone that's not fit, right?
Yeah.
So, or confident, or a doctor. Well, that I can act. I can act.
That's right. You can't make somebody unless it's like, you go Christian Bale and you make yourself super skinny or
Lord of the Rings made everyone look like a fucking hobbit.
Yeah.
So Rico is a handsome, fit, confident doctor who believes that anything is possible with hard work and willpower.
Who's Will Power? Is that his boyfriend?
No, that's just willpower. The will to have power.
That was his partner's
no, it's not his partner's name.
Okay.
He loves extreme sports, as I do. So look, I'm casting for
bungee
this.
jumping.
Yep, but his partner Nathan is now a paraplegic following a tragic rock climbing accident. That's weird. I thought I was in a car crash with him. So it's a rock. No, wait a minute. No.
How can you both be like,
Wait a minute.
He's in the wrong script.
No, this is different. See, it says there that I was in a car crash with him. So
what?
See, this is how crap this show is.
Maybe they crashed their car off a cliff.
Yeah, and then we started climbing up it on the way down.
And then fell back down, and you landed on top of him.
Oh dear.
He wasn't fit enough or handsome enough.
He wasn't. So rendering him disabled, and now he's in a wheelchair for the rest of his life. He's fighting for his life. Rico and Nathan still love each other desperately throughout his life, has been dramatically changed. It has now been an adjustment. But this is the thing. Rico has been indulging in online chat with men through the dating sex apps. While he is intrigued and has physical needs, he'd never go so far as to act on them. He loves Nathan too much to betray his trust or their relationship.
So he's having a bit of online naughty fun.
Yeah,
And we see
but this is me. Like I've got to play this big bear that is just not empathetic with his partner. That is,
he's a bit of a dog.
He's a bit of a dog.
He's a bit of a dog.
Why don't we just go through the script, right? You be the first guy, Jack.
Okay.
And I'll be Rico. Can you read it from there?
Yeah, a little bit. You got to roll it this way a little bit so I can see Jack.
Okay.
All right,
You don't say Jack.
I know. I've got to remember.
Okay. And take it slow. Breathe. You don't have to act. You just do the lines, okay?
So Rico is confronting...
So it says, so Rico, who is your character, is confronting... No, I'm Rico, is being confronted by Jack. You're Jack.
I found out that you've been messaging...
Well, you're not. You're the guy
boys.
that I was messaging, trying to have a date with. My partner's over there dying for his life.
I work at the hospital as
well.
I'm like, busted!
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Okay,
Here we go. We're breaking down the
here we
script.
go,
Let's go. We've got this right. So you can start. So let me pretend I'm on my phone.
You're like all concerned, and I'll be like, Rico, is that you?
Jack.
Check Grindr. It is you.
Oh, it is right. What the hell are you doing here?
I work here.
Well, you've got to be kidding, because I work here too. Started today. Small world, huh?
What is your problem?
Wow, this is awkward.
You got that right.
Look, about last night, not showing up. It was a bit of a dick move, okay? And I'm sorry.
Whatever, bro.
Come on, don't be like that. Not if we're going to be working together.
Maybe you should go work somewhere else.
Dude, that's not going to happen. So let's just try to get along.
We got along great online.
Exactly.
But you bailed out on our first meetup in real life.
Well, and the joke's on me, because here we are.
I'm not laughing.
I know. And I am a bit of a douche. So don't get all hurt, because you're awesome, Jack. You could have any guy that you want, but you dodged a bullet with me.
I just want to know why you bailed.
Because you're just too damn hot. And I'm married.
Oh!
That was the script.
What a scene.
Is it?
No, it's not. No.
Okay.
For starters all...
For starters,
I thought you were in the car crash.
No,
So
not
are
now.
you in a hospital bed? This is months later.
This is like a week or something later,
So you got into a car crash. They're like, oh, you're a doctor? Oh, we need doctors. You've been hired within a week of your car accident.
Here I am.
Luckily, I was unemployed.
Thank you.
Got into a car accident.
Please, I'll take it.
Was getting mended while my partner was dying.
Yep, I helped.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't do a good job because he's about. Well, I saved him from not dying. You know.
Yeah. Well, now he's
Maybe, I don't know.
El quadriplegic.
Totally. So I got that. I read that once, and then I called up my agent and I said, "Hey, agent, you know that script that you gave me?
Yeah.
And like, oh yeah, the Shortland Street one. Yeah. Don't ever send me that rubbish again. Beep. Didn't even do the audition. And she would have been like, Omar, beep, beep, beep. Oh, I did not want to do that. Well, I'm not doing that. Imagine that. And it's $1,000 a week or something. I make that in my sleep.
Yeah, that's not good money. Especially, it would be a good acting challenge, though, to be this big gay bear.
Yeah, but only for an Oscar. Only for that's I'm not going to say what it was, but that is just for 6 months to 12, and I can't do it. I really can't.
No, sometimes you just got to say no.
No.
What a selfish this guy.
It is selfish. It's a dick move.
bad stereotype for this guy.
Totally.
Yeah. What are they trying to bring down the gays?
Totally. They're trying.
Dare they?
How woke was that we just read? Sorry, guys, if you found that very interesting and you want us to keep doing that all the fucking time because you guys do have no idea what acting's about. So
that would be a interesting. See, I'd be down with that. What if it was like a gay James Bond bad guy or something like that? Like,
that's okay.
I could get down with that. But
yeah,
I'm saying
I know you could get down with that.
This guy's sort of.
Let's get back to it.
Okay. Yeah, I could understand, but yeah, whatever. Moving on.
So it didn't do that. So
no,
there
I
we
wouldn't
go.
do it either.
No, there we go. So there we go. Very good segue into. We've got some big news here, guys. So that was how was your week?
Oh
by
yeah,
the way?
there was a tsunami.
Oh yeah, about that as well. We had a tsunami. We got told there was an earthquake as well. I didn't find out.
I slept for it.
I didn't even know what was going on.
Yeah, a lot of New Zealand was evacuated, so I got the alert message. I was like, oh, we're going out of lockdown. It's like, nope, tsunami. I'm like, well, that's fantastic.
And we all got it at the same time, so imagine that.
Well, that happened to me at the when I was at the Parker fight.
Yeah.
Everyone in the stadium got the alert message at the same time. There was a quiet bit between a fight, so the whole stadium goes, bird!
Awesome. Awesome. We've got some great news. We have our sponsor back, so this is going to take us back into the nice little segue into the bad copy. Thought it was the middle bit.
Yeah, not quite.
I'm
jumping. That's so excited about.
I know. I can't wait. The middle bit's going to be the best.
We better get on with it.
I know. We're fucking hell. So yeah, even Angela's going. Come on, wrap it up, guys.
Might be beer time too.
Oh, should we have one of those?
Well, it's after ad copy.
Okay. Well, we could actually do. We were going to have another. We did imply in the last episode that we were going to have a new sponsor for this episode. And they were Pals
COVID,
drinks.
Bro. COVID.
That as well, but we had a bit of an issue with working with Pals, so we dumped them. But we have
They're
the
not
old,
our friend.
not anymore. But we do have a nice little bit on the sides back. So
yes, I think they felt threatened from what was that company we talked about last week that had Sir Graham Henry?
Oh yes, Creatives
Celebrity
Anonymous.
MCs.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah,
I think they heard that and they thought we were doing a pitch for them, as we said we didn't want to do. And I had to say to them, "Look, guys, we weren't doing that. We were just saying how crap they were compared to you guys." And my, you know, don't do that. No.
Celebrity MCs.
Yeah, so they sponsored the show. So thank you very much, Bit on the Side. And of course, they wanted me to read this bit out. So, do you need a Santa Claus?
It's March. So.
It is March, so it shouldn't really be. Do you need an Easter bunny?
Jesus.
Do you need a Jesus-looking guy? And it doesn't have to be a white guy. We can make him a black Jesus if we want to, like Jeezy.
Black Spider-Man.
Whatever you need for your next party. What about 40 event staff for your next in-house leadership conference?
They can be black too.
If they want to, whatever they need to be, whatever you desire. No ethnic, nothing like that, just diversity. What about an A-lister celebrity MC?
Black also.
Everything, whatever you want, comedian. Better than the other one, the other place, the other promotional company. Better
they're
ones.
All white there once.
You can have whoever you want. John Olomo, his son, if you need it. For the next sales event, go no further than Bit on the Side Promotions.
With Briscoe ladies.
If you want
husband.
Yeah, we can,
also black.
Why is she there? Bit on the Side is an end-to-end promotional company run by energetic, experienced, and highly skilled team for over 11 years. With over 400 promo and event staff and 30 celebrities and MCs and hands-on experienced project managers, they will make sure that your event goes swimmingly. Need more information? Go to www.bitontheside.co.nz. That was www.bitontheside.co.nz. Code S&G. That's us. Tell them we sent you.
Brilliant. Good to have Bit on the Side back.
Oh, I think so.
On the side of us.
They provided the beers today. Got a nice one of these. Sahi, they provided a lot of stuff, so let's crank this open. Welcome, guys. Cheers.
A Japanese beer.
Interesting. Okay.
Segue.
Okay, I got one.
Segue. Cheers, mate.
Cheers. I was just smelling it. I wasn't trying it. If you guys
Always smell your beer first.
Oh, that's a nice lager. Yeah, I don't know. That's a bit rude. So there we go. Thank you, been on the side, for being back with us. We love you. I love you. You know what I love, Noel? You know what else I like?
McDonald's.
What?
McDonald's.
Why would you say that?
Because all the debris in your car.
What debris?
We're getting the gear out of the car.
What gear? Are we talking about drugs now, are we? This gear.
Equipment.
Oh, the equipment out of the car. You saw McDonald's back
everywhere.
Yeah. Because, of course, hungover, man.
Did you get free McDonald's? Like, did they give you like a voucher for like $1,000 worth of Macca's or anything?
I know.
Like
they used to do that back in the day, but they don't do that anymore because they pay me well.
Yeah.
They don't need to pay me McDonald's. And even though back then I got paid paid me quite well, but I got free Macca's, which was annoying.
Yeah.
And I got free Macca's on the day, though.
Oh, well, because you had to pretend to eat all these burgers or look at them. It must be torture just looking at them.
Oh, it was awful.
It's a fake one that's all painted in resin.
They painted it. Yeah, they put grease all over it.
Yeah, so you don't never want to eat like the hero burger.
And also the issue with the burger is it is so neat and tidy, and the way that you have to have it's all about the pressure points. And since I've done this many times, there's some people on set that couldn't and didn't know what to do.
Embarrassing.
So they were like, okay, we give them the burgers, and when we're doing the takes, they'll put too much pressure. So what would happen is the director would go, you know what? You can just eat the fries. And that's bad because then you're not the burger eating person. Yeah. And I just nailed it every single time because I know pressure. I know how to put the pressure on the burger.
That burger pressure points.
If you squeeze, it crunches and it falls out like a mouth.
The juice.
Yeah, so you can't have that. You have to. It's about touching it lightly.
And is it all
gently.
full of toothpicks and shit that holds it together? And,
Yeah, you got to be very careful when you bite into that as well because you don't want to toothpick.
You don't want to get a toothpick.
No, you don't want that. So a nice little segue into the middle bit.
Favorite bit?
The favorite bit.
Yeah,
the middle bit.
Like a McDonald's burger. Best bit is the middle bit.
Well, are you sure?
Yeah, well, I suppose technically a Big Mac's middle bit is the same as the top bit, isn't it? Because it's got a little bit of bread in the middle.
When you say that whole bit is the middle bit. You know, like so the top bits, as we talked about in previous episodes, is the bread.
Yeah,
you know.
You get it. Well, but if you had to choose between the middle bit and the top bit and the bottom bit, you'd take the middle.
I'd definitely love to be in the middle of anything.
So I've seen that as like people I know that have a gluten problem. They're like, and they just get the burger, and it's just like a pile of the ingredients in the box. Yeah, they have to kind of like eat it with a plastic fork. It's like that's not.
Or when they're keto and stuff.
The bread.
Yeah, that's keto. It's not and gluten.
Yeah.
No, wait. Yeah, keto's all about the other thing. Yeah, great. So Pom, here we go. Talking about ketos. Japan asked China to stop performing anal swab tests for COVID on their citizens.
The what? Anal swab test?
Yeah, because
I've never heard of anal swab tests. Imagine if that was like that in New Zealand. You had to queue up in the cars, stick your ass out the window. Nobody stares a fucking wipe. And then you drive off. There's all these assholes hanging out the window. Oh, shit.
That would be...
Anal swabs!
Yeah, but they're also now doing both ends now at the same time. It's faster, apparently.
Oh, crikey.
So they're trying to do the whole... spit roasting.
The
human COVID spit
test.
Roasting.
Oh,
that's
man.
what you're doing.
Why does it?
So the key points about this. Well, why are they doing it?
Yeah, like why is the test come out quicker? Like, do you get a result?
It's the same as like when you shove pills up your ass. When you take a nice little lecky up there, it burns for a bit.
That's true.
Tell you that. Not that I've done it before. I'm Christian.
I just feel sorry. Imagine like being hard up for a job in COVID times, and you're reading the paper. It's like looking for someone to do anal swabs. What's your job? To wipe people's butts.
Well, I also think that you're part of the if I was part of the medical team and stuff, if I was like working hospitals and they said, right, guys, from now on we're doing all COVID tests up the butt, I'm leaving. I'll be leaving.
Yeah.
I'll be the janitor, thank you.
Yeah, I'll just go work at McDonald's.
Totally.
You get a few fried wiping people's ears.
Yeah, and also get some beers on my lunch break.
So
at least we're not getting that here.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time.
Yeah. So, and even if you look that lady there. Look at that lady there. She's getting it now.
Is that to get in and out of China?
I like how. Oh, China, right?
In and out.
In and out. Well, yes. Well, the Japanese government has asked China to stop imposing anal swab tests. So, anal coronavirus tests have caused great psychological pain, says the Japanese government, and then China says
psychological pain.
But here's the argument: China goes science-based. That's all they said.
Science.
That's it. So Japan's going, no, don't do that ever again. And they go, science-based.
That's right.
So it's science.
We
so
have
you
no
have to.
reason not to trust the Chinese government, people. Come on.
And then it says, Beijing has denied reports that U.S. diplomats have been forced to undergo the annual testing. They're the ones that came up with this. They're the ones that said, right, guys, the best test is the anal test.
If it works, get it done, I suppose. No thanks, though. Won't be going to China anytime soon.
No.
Thank you very much.
And I don't know if you guys heard about this. We're just moving on to the next one because talking about things that go in and out of your bottom.
Yeah.
A U.S. mum says Catholic school expelled her 3 children over her OnlyFans account.
Oh, crumbs. What country is this in?
The US.
Oh, okay.
Can you tell by her? Yeah.
So there's a few things going on here.
Go on, read it.
The OnlyFans, not biggest fan of it in the world. Don't have an OnlyFans.
So you're not one of the only fans.
No, I am not.
So you're the only not fans.
But isn't like if it was a normal school, I could understand. But it's a Catholic school.
What? So you're allowing? You're saying this is okay?
No, they get to do the raping. That's how it works.
I see what you're saying.
Yes, they don't like other people interfering with, getting ideas about, hey, hold it, we do our raping in real life, not online.
I see. Yeah. But this mum, I mean, but first of all, how? How did this?
It's a pretty hot mum.
I know that. I know she's really nice, actually.
Picture there.
Probably a 7 out of 12 in my opinion. But maybe not that
maybe
one.
not that one.
No, not that one. She reminds me of an actress. But this is the sort of thing. She gets $150,000 a week. That's how much she was making.
What sort of stuff is she doing on the OnlyFans?
It's quite soft. But so some of the pictures include nudity. So it's quite a softie. From what I
bit of a nip or bottom or something.
Oh, with a bit of a corset thing on and no toys.
Oh, she's not cramming stuff into
No,
her.
no,
Okay,
she's not gushing or anything like that.
Maybe she's like, because some people have them, like we talked about, having ones for your feet
and
eating.
Yeah, and guys and jerking. Oh, it's filth. But
That's how she paid for the Catholic school.
Well, there we go. And this is the thing. She's a single mum, and she had to find a way of, and this is what we're talking about in one of the other episodes with the actress girl that I knew that did it. So she's just a mum. And this is the repercussions of that. But she's just trying to get through. She's trying to, she's just trying to provide for her family because there is no daddy.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, but like the thing is, who found this? Who was like, oh no, that's Janine. Hello, Janine, what are you doing?
Well, remember I showed you that photo the other day where the Pope liked that Instagram photo? Remember that?
No.
Oh, see if I can find it.
Yeah, while you're doing that.
Yeah.
So what, the Pope liked the what?
He liked the Instagram photo of this hot thought.
I don't even know what a thought is.
Like an Instagram hero.
Oh, is that what they're called?
A thought, yeah.
I did not know that.
What? You've never heard thought?
No.
A T-H-O-T?
No, it sounds like a thought, but not.
Thought, yeah.
That's great. This is what happens when we have a sip of beer. Thought, but not. This is great. That's going to be my DJ name. Thought. Is that Wendy Cummings? Looking at it. That's not the actual Pope, is it?
There we go.
A bit sweaty now after that
Picture
beer.
of some chick, decent looking.
Yeah. Is she though?
It's been blacked out because she's got her bangers hanging out.
Oh, yeah, the
Look at
two-piece.
Liked by...
That was a slip of the finger, though.
Oh, liked by the Pope.
Well, no, but come on.
Well, he's just like...
No, yeah. But would he actually be... But would he actually be on Instagram?
yeah.
And why is he looking at girls? And why are they over 13?
Yeah, that you're right. This can't be true.
No, this is false news. Oh, and that was her though.
Yeah.
Or is that another one he liked?
No, I think it's the same one.
That's the same one.
Dirty Pope.
Dirty Pope.
Yeah, but it can't be true because they're child molesters. Okay.
But not as exactly. So this mother did that, Catholic school. They're all now being suspended or was expelled. So they've been expelled. So poor kids, Mum. What's for breakfast? But also, why can't we go back to school today?
Yeah.
Well, because, I keep getting my bangers out.
I mean, well, she can afford homeschool.
Well, exactly. Now, guess what? And if they keep asking questions, do you want a new PlayStation?
Anyway. Yeah.
A new PlayStation. But here's the thing. She was getting $150,000 a week, this mum. So that happened. This came out. Channel 9 News, America. Everyone's going, the mum, fucking kids, blah, blah, blah. Guess what? A week later, OnlyFans mum to give away money because now she's making too much. This was great publicity. She's now making $200,000 a day.
Perfect. And now she's going to get put her in the limelight. She's going to get sponsorship endorsements.
Totally.
Oh, she is a bit of a racy mum,
now let's get into the photos. So it's all blown up, she says.
Oh, she can get a boob job now and things like that?
Well, if she wants. Look at there, she's there. So now here we go. OnlyFans star says dad knew about her page before mums complained to kids. So the dads found it.
Dobbed them in.
But imagine the dad. And then the wife's like, oh, Janine's doing what? Wait a minute. How did you... This story is just... this is just hilarious.
It's pretty great.
There's all these like little loopholes and stuff. Guess, isn't this Janine? Yeah. She's an OnlyFans. Okay, well, we're going to get a report. Wait a minute. Where'd you find
I'd be more
this?
worried about, like, see, these kids are going to grow up, right? Mm-hmm. And they're going to get...
I hope so.
Exactly. So they're going to be scrolling OnlyFans one day. Oh, there's your mum. But wouldn't that be the worst? Well, imagine if you were scrolling Instagram thoughts and then, there's Sue. Exactly. Exactly. That's somebody's mum. You always got to remember it's somebody's
But if mum could buy me another, like a Ferrari or something, I'll go, that's all right. Your mum's what's the word that you're using? Thought. Thought. That's a stupid word. Like your mum's a thought. Yeah, well, guess what? She brought me this Mercedes.
Yeah.
You know?
Damn.
Look at her there. She's in a devil's outfit. And then here she's looking like Laura Croft from...
Yeah.
So what's it saying here? Crystal decided to wind up the jealous mums who bullied her by trolling them in a video she posted on Reddit and Twitter. So now she's
having
gone
fun with it now.
Oh, totally, because she's making more money than they ever will
fuck
make.
it, I'll get my kids in another school.
Yeah, totally. And then this guy here, Widow Dad. This is a whole big OnlyFans thing. Widow Dad.
I want to get on the OnlyFans thing. Just find pictures of somebody else. No one would know.
You could do that. Some people do fake accounts like that.
Yeah.
But this Widow Dad claims to be making $50K, not as much as 100 and something. But this is a month on OnlyFans. She was making $200,000 a day.
Wow.
From this publicist. Go, Janine.
Yeah, good on you, girl.
Her
you
name's
go
actually
get
Crystal.
it. What's her handle? Nah, I'm only kidding. Pope
I don't
Francis
know.
likes...
I don't know, Noel. After this, you're going directly to the OnlyFans to find that thought.
Oh, dear.
Is
Now
it
I'm going to
thought?
Thought. Think of...
Thought.
Thought.
T-H-O-T. Thought. But it sort of sounds like...
It's been around a while. It's an Instagram thing.
And you know me. I'm like a tech wizzo. You know,
you're usually
you're
up
confused.
up to grade with your language and
My
your
lingo.
The kids these days, you never know.
Yeah. Okay. So there we go. Good luck to you, Crystal.
Good on you, girl.
Yeah, good luck on you. So that brings me to something that I want to talk about. Not many people are talking about it because, progression, OnlyFans is owned by governments linking to Joe Biden. So Joe Biden, great segue, mate. They're just getting better.
Catholic priest.
Pedophiles.
White. Pedophiles.
White.
Joe Biden,
welcome. Here we are.
we got there.
Yeah, we got there. And is silent and can't speak properly. Joe Biden is melting, breaking down. He
doesn't know what's going on, does he?
Look, we're in March now. He hasn't really said anything.
He's not answered any questions about anything.
He's not allowed to. I don't know. So here it goes. Joe Biden's live feed. So if you guys don't know who Joe Biden is, he is the president of the United States. Just in case you guys don't know what's going on. Because nobody knows anymore. No one's been focusing on it. Usually we've got Trump every day saying something. Yeah. So we know Trump. Who's that? The president. President Trump.
President Trump. Yeah.
Now, like Joe Biden doesn't even know how to use a phone.
He is a very confused old man.
Totally.
And it's a little sad, actually. And this just goes to show that, like, the president isn't in charge of shit. They just roll him out and tell him what to do. What am I doing today?
Well, that's exactly
what... Syria again. He looks like Mr. Burns from Simpsons.
He does. Everyone's calling him that. But this is the thing. So it goes, Joe Biden's live feed is cut off at the end of a virtual meeting of the House Democrats after he says he's happy to take some questions as he faced mounting pressure to hold his first full press conference after 43 days in office. So 43 days he hasn't said shit. He's probably just starting to try to work out how to use TikTok. So that's why he's taking so long, because he needs to start doing those videos. But it was quite interesting because you watch the video. He is, I don't know how to explain this, but he looks a little bit beshiveled, if that's a word.
And I'm happy to take questions if that's what I'm supposed to do, Nance, whatever you want me to do.
He's happy to take. Oh,
and he got taken off. But so let's just go through. Let's go through the wordings.
It's just so.
And I'm happy to take questions if that's what I'm supposed to do. Nance, that's whatever you want me to do.
If you want me to do, if that's what I'm supposed to do, he's got no control. He doesn't know who's controlling him.
Them.
Yeah,
we're not letting this dude speak. He doesn't even know what's going on. He can't even get through a small sentence.
And I'm happy to take questions if that's what I'm supposed to do.
If that's what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah, he's not. No,
this is
not good.
Dr. Seuss books will no longer be published over offensive images. So we've got some more censoring there.
Is this the same people that, like, remember when I remember in New Zealand there was Whitcalls and they banned that Jordan Peterson
the 12 Steps
guy. Yeah, they banned that guy's book. but
Why?
they literally still sold a copy of Mein Kampf, which was the Hitler Blake. So you can't have it both ways.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
So what is the level here? What gets your book so offensive?
Because the guy just died, didn't he? Was it the guy who writes and drew the pictures?
You mean Dr. Seuss?
Dr. Seuss. Well, I don't know. I thought that was the name of the book series. His name is Dr. Seuss.
Well,
what type of doctor writes the children's cartoon?
I don't actually know who writes it, but I always thought it was Dr. Seuss.
It is. His name is probably Dr. Seuss.
Should we
I'm pretty sure it is.
Hey Siri, who is the writer of Dr. Seuss books? She's going to be an absolute dickhead.
Okay. I found this on the web for who is the writer of Dr. Seuss books. Check it out.
Okay.
All right, go on.
Okay.
Dr.
Interesting.
Seuss.
So, well, his name is Theodore Seuss
Yeah.
Jizzle.
Oh, come on now.
Come on. No, his name's Jizzle. J.
Yeah, is he a doctor?
Nope.
Liar! Just like Joe Biden's wife.
He's yeah, exactly.
Fake doctor.
He's a political cartoonist. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, no, it was because a lot of his stuff back in he used to write for a newspaper and it was quite political.
Okay.
So
He's an illustrator, he's a
Nazis
poet, he's
and
an
stuff like
animator, he's a filmmaker. That's it. He's not a doctor, but he goes under the pen name of Dr. Seuss.
Yeah.
So I don't know what pen name is, but maybe it's got to do
How do you
with a
spell
pen.
it? Seuss.
Yeah, Seuss. Like Seuss. He looks like a Jew.
I think that was
But
a
his
lot
pen
of his
name.
stuff. I'm trying to find some old stuff here now. There we go. Look at this one here. I've just seen this one. Oh, look, it's got a rhinoceros that's a Nazi being towed by a pelican.
What's the pelican? What does the pelican represent?
I don't know.
You know that
America?
the
Maybe
pelican?
it's a bald eagle.
Okay. The thing about did you know this, Noel? I don't think that you did. My spirit animal is a pelican.
Oh, okay. That's very interesting. Why?
Angela knows.
Why pelican?
Dunno.
Just because of your amazing gullet.
No, well, don't say well, that's body fascism there. That's it.
Okay, look at another Dr. Seuss cartoon. Oh,
bit
okay.
offended
No,
about that.
this one's a bit racist.
What is that?
Well, it's just like a poor depiction of black people stirring a cauldron.
And what's in the cauldron? Could be food, isn't it? Isn't that just showing you that people are eating well?
Yeah, I don't know, but it's a bit late though, because I don't think he's going to care too much because he's dead.
Yeah, there he goes. He
So
died
he's
ages ago.
not too worried.
When did he die? Rest in peace, my friend.
See,
87.
This one seems like he doesn't like Hitler very much. Destroy Hitler.
Okay.
And perfect comfort. It's got like a pelican.
Well, that's quite. Why? What's this thing with pelicans?
Maybe it's a bald eagle. Pelican with a beard.
It
He's
is.
driving
What's-
a tank.
What hat is it wearing?
Like an American.
There we go. So then
Yeah,
it's just
What's that guy? Uncle Sam.
Uncle Sam. So this
Sam.
Uncle Pelican.
So he's
Sam.
on the side of like.
Well,
he's against the Nazis. He's not for them. So interesting, yeah.
Well, there we go. But this is interesting.
Cancellization, yeah. Talking about cancellization.
Look at this. They've on his on the Wikipedia. They've actually got a signature, so I could actually forge a check and get some money from the
From
Dr.
his
Seuss
estate.
Foundation.
From
yeah,
his estate, yeah.
totally. From his son, his daughter. I'll take them all. So there's 6 Dr. Seuss books have no longer been published because of their use of offensive imagery. According to that's it. The business and oversees the estate of the children's author and illustrator. So some of the books that the ones that are banned is, and to think that I saw it on Mulberry Street. If I ran the zoo, these are all the dumb ones. They're not like what's the Grinch.
I never
eggs and-
rated it. Like as a
You
kid,
would-
like,
it would have
it's a
scared you.
Scary looking
Yeah.
drawings. I want to see that shit. I want to see like a nice cuddly teddy bear, like
Woody the Pooh. Yeah. Oh, you're
Yeah.
talking about China again?
oh, yeah, can't be doing that.
No.
Get your ass swabbed.
Oh, Daddy.
Well, that's a shame. Dr. Seuss, R.I.P. Dr. Seuss. Oh,
And
no.
your books.
Yeah. And speaking of cancelization, you'll be excited about this, Omar.
I'm waiting for it.
Jeremy Renner news.
What? Boom. You can't do that.
Yeah, I can.
Wow, really?
R.I.P. Jeremy Renner was trending on Twitter. Not even kidding. Let's have a look at this here. Jeremy Renner news. R.I.P. A lot of people worried that Jeremy Renner was dead.
Is it R.I.P.?
Yeah.
Do you think that he might have written that by mistake? It meant something else?
I don't think you get to decide whether you have an RIP hashtag or not.
Wow,
No,
look at
unfortunately
him.
not. He's been cancelled.
What?
Yes, the Ren Dog's been cancelled.
No.
it's over for him.
What do you mean? What's he done?
Why is RIP Jeremy Renner trending?
Trending.
Hawkeye actor cancelled
That's
on
just the
Twitter.
emotion coming out of Noel. Wow, okay.
Yeah, because I'm just so upset about this.
I mean, it's
Tragic
upsetting.
news.
So what? Okay, so break this down slowly for us and our fans.
Okay. Hawkeye actor Jeremy Renner became
The
the
Ren Dog.
talk of social media yesterday, March the 3rd. when R.I.P. Jeremy Renner took over the timelines.
Okay.
All right, he's not dead, so don't worry about that.
So what's happening then?
It's to do with like his split up. So with his wife, people are going through old videos. He admits in an interview that he said the N-word a few times.
Oh no!
But I think he said he was like singing along to a song, as you talked about. You'll say it if you're singing along.
Well,
to a
yeah,
song.
if I'm singing like
exactly
the Notorious B.I.G.
He said
You're right.
in an interview from 2008 that he wouldn't mind playing a tranny.
That's okay, isn't it?
Well, it wasn't 2008, but it's not now. You have to say transgender.
Oh,
you can't
of course,
say
you can't
tranny.
say
Yep.
trans.
That's right. And there was weird shit with his wife and his custody battle. Remember, he wanted to get a coronavirus discount.
Yeah, he was
child
trying to get
support.
that. So.
There was the thing where he had something to do with a gun. And then something I heard.
A gun?
Yeah, something I hadn't heard before.
Wow.
His ex-wife accused him of like shoving something in his mouth and threatening to kill himself, like a pill or some pills.
Oh,
or
so
something like that.
it would have been a corona swab. He was trying to put up his...
I feel like he's on the other side of it now. Look at those wrinkly foreheads.
Well, that said, he's got a lot of like holes in his face.
But that's it. You can't go back. See, look, 2010 interviews. He reported saying transphobic language, saying the N-word. He didn't say the N-word. He talked about using the N-word.
So he got in trouble for saying that he might use the N-word.
It's just stuff that's already happened. It's not like it happened yesterday.
Woke.
But
this is what happens. Like even Kevin Hart, remember that happened.
Yeah, everyone forgets.
But then going on this, we're talking about that. What about our good old friend Chris D'Elia?
Well, yes.
Yeah, he's back in action.
Yeah, back in action. Has he put any more videos out apart from that weird apology one?
Well, we can talk about that. We're not going to watch it because it was very long, and he was like, lots of people said, "Oh my God, Chris
I wouldn't have
D'Elia."
done it.
What you would have done? What the kid messaging the kids?
No, I wouldn't. No, but I wouldn't have done the grovelly apology.
Well,
I would have just gone back into it. Hey guys, here I would have done a Joey Diaz and told them all to get fucked. Did you see that Joey Diaz one?
Yes,
You come and get me, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, but he's old, and I mean
you suck my dick. I good shit.
But he's different though. Like Chris D'Elia was on the road to stardom. He was on the road to being one of the biggest. So it had to be very calculated the way that he did this, and he had to do the whole shadow, get out of there, not say anything for over a year. I actually tweeted about this the other couple of weeks ago. I said about Chris D'Elia. I said, is it okay for Chris D'Elia to come back now? Because it has been over a year. I actually tweeted that like a couple months ago.
Year. It was
it's a year.
No, it was like 6 months.
Fine, 8. I wanted to make it dramatic, okay? So I said, because it has been a while. I've missed his videos.
What's the acceptable amount of Me Too time? When can Renner make a comeback? What's
8 months. Well, he should be all right in about 6. People forget quickly.
They want to cancel. Look what happened to that Gina chick from Mandalorian. Gina, what's her name? She got cancelled.
Yeah.
Gerard Depardieu, he's cancelled now.
Now you're just making up names.
He's like a leading actor from the 90s. He's like some French guy. And he has a crazy bowl haircut.
Oh, well, that's great. Cancelled, but he's dead, probably.
He did some raping, though. That's he did do some raping.
We're not laughing at that. But
allegedly,
that he...
it was a bit more serious than like a Dr. Seuss cartoon.
Okay.
Or like that Gina Carino.
So this makes sense then, right?
From Mandalorian. I think she said the reason why she got cancelled was because she said...
Maybe you shouldn't say it?
No, this is quoting her. She said being a conservative in America these days is like being a Jew in Nazi German times, which probably shouldn't say. It's probably not a very good comparison.
Is she a Jew?
No, I don't think so. I thought she was...
she's a UFC star as well.
She's UFC.
She used to fight.
Yeah, she looks like she's like Latino or something.
Yeah, with a little spot on her face. Yeah, okay.
A little Latino dot.
Okay, interesting.
But,
like Robert De Niro.
Yeah. But so Disney are regretting that though, because they've had to disable all their comments and likes from all their videos.
Oh, because of that?
No, because people are piling on. Like
saying,
people
how dare
are angry
you?
at the wokeness. What's his name? John Favreau.
Yeah.
He was angry.
Oh, he should be angry.
Bill Burr stuck up for it and he was angry. Now they want to cancel Bill Burr for sticking up for it. You can't do anything. So I've got a new segment here.
He's not going to get cancelled.
Called Cancelled. And I was thinking, we talked about who got cancelled this week. We can make our predictions.
Okay.
Who's going to get cancelled before the next show?
Oh, Jesus. Before the next show?
Yeah.
What's big happening in the next couple of days? Let me think about this.
A
Do you think
crime.
See, the thing is, it has to be in the entertainment industry and it has to be in film. If, let's say, like a fighter, like let's say that we had George Foreman comes out and he wants to fight Mike Tyson and then calls him something, he's not going to get cancelled, is he?
I don't know.
Well, no, but
grills are too good.
Yeah.
Make a good grill. You can say whatever you want.
Exactly. You can say whatever the hell you want. No, I don't know. Who's going to be next? Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, you reckon?
I think he'll be coming.
He had his Me Too thing when he had that kid with his maid. It's all in the past now.
You know how that happened, right?
Yeah.
She was doing the cleaning and he comes around the corner.
It's all porno start.
Yeah, that's it. Too much porn.
Yeah,
too much
he
porn.
was just like, I have seen this scenario before.
Janine,
there's only one option for me to do here.
Yeah, and he had to come around the corner naked. You know,
who's gonna say no to me?
I thought you were my wife.
My wife.
So I think I can't be honest with Schwarzenegger. I don't
will make a very good-looking son.
No, come with me if you want to live. I'm paying your
bills. Come on me if you want to live.
Okay, that's not his accent at all. Again.
Not an accent guy.
No, you're not.
I'm not an accent guy.
So I'm going to go for that. Oh, no, I'm not going to go for him. That's a stupid thing. No, I'm going to go... Look, the simple choice is to go with the comedian.
Yeah.
It's the simplest way to do it. So you got to think about a comedian
or
now.
An actor that you know has been up to mischief.
Probably all of them, actually. Tom Cruise. No, but he's secure somehow. No one wants to touch the Cruise.
Isn't his real... I saw this the other day. Isn't his real name's like... Thomas Matheson.
Yeah, very
Cruise
white.
the third.
Yeah, there's a third in there. Wow.
White trash.
And you see his tooth back in the day? You had to get them refixed
yeah, I'm
and
not
stuff.
surprised.
Yeah, Jesus.
It's Scientology money, though. And those COVID robots. So
yeah,
watch your back.
Can't wait to see them. I'm going to have to go with a comedian, and I want to go with a comedian that is a bit left field.
Yeah, been cancelled for like rubbish stuff like that. I believe.
Yep. What about that guy that Boston guy that always swears a lot? That was on. He's like, he was on that like Boston legal show, and he's white.
Shit.
You know that? Oh, dude, I can't think of. He's always
Horatio.
Like, is it Horatio?
No, he's the.
He's like a ginger white guy. He's white, yeah. And he's on these massive things on Instagram where he's always watching. He's like the ranting comedian. He's always like, oh fuck you, fuck. He's like, I can't even think. I don't even know.
I know who you mean.
You know, and he was on Boston Legal, and he was on that comedy show for ages.
Oh no, Nick DiPaolo.
Something like that, isn't it?
No, he's from New York.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, and he's
New
always
York.
Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm a conservative.
Yeah, and he always talks about like the
Oh yeah, no, he doesn't seem very rapey though. I think he's got a wife and a well. These sometimes they're the biggest rapers, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
I'm gonna go with.
I don't even know who to go with.
I'm gonna go with an actor.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm gonna go with like Seth Green.
Oh,
or something like that.
He's been a bit silent. I'm gonna go with. I was going to go Seth Meyers. No, I'm going to go with maybe Pierce Brosnan.
No, he's too squeaky clean. Sure.
Well, yeah. I saw an interview with him a couple of weeks ago. Well, we watched the GoldenEye. Yeah, he is. He's
looking old.
And he's getting very slow as well.
Yeah, that was one cool thing in the pandemics is they'd have these watch-alongs. So you start GoldenEye, and then you start the video of Pierce Brosnan talking his way through it.
So good.
That was cool.
Those are so good. Still on the topic of cancelled, because we know you love it. Disney slams racism warnings on classic films like Peter Pan, Dumbo, The Jungle Book due to negative racial depictions and mistreatment of people or cultures.
Where's it going to... And who are they to fire this chick then for that shit?
Yeah, I know.
They're all their movies.
Look,
well, everybody knows Walt Disney was like anti-Jewish or something like that.
Look at that. The Peter Pan, you know? And then, I don't know why that one. The Jungle Book, a 1967
That's a
adaptation.
bear and a monkey. That makes no sense.
Well, they could be treated as people. The gay bear and...
the gay bear.
Yeah, I know. Oh. And then look at this, the Chinese cat, you know?
Yeah,
Siamese.
It's a Siamese cat.
Well, exactly.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, well.
What, you're agreeing to this? And this one here, what's that? The lead crow in Dumbo is also called Jim Crow, a reference to the segregation laws in the 90s. Oh my God! Yeah, but that's why they did that. It's comedy.
Everybody knows Walt Disney was a racist and stuff. So, and how dare they fire that chick from The Mandalorian then? When yet they're the ones that are like their roots. You know, like Dr. Seuss's roots. You go back.
Yeah,
they're a bit questionable.
That was a very. I can't remember what that film was. What was that film? I've seen that. It's Disney Plus have also made the decision to completely overlook certain features, among them controversial 1946 film Song of the South. Have you seen that film?
No, I haven't.
I used to watch it.
It looks terrible anyway.
No, it was great, mate. Nice music. Also, The Goonies, Aliens, Dumbo, Gone with the Wind, Lawrence of Arabia, Tropic Thunder, The Jets.
While they're here, why don't they just ban all black and white films? Because they're problematic.
Yeah. The wake of BLM protests. The Simpsons. Oh, here we go. It's all on. Yeah, what about Carl and Apu?
Oh no! And then you know the guy who does Dr. Hibbert. He just got kicked off the role.
Who's
Dr.
Hibbert?
He does multiple voices
on The Simpsons.
On The Simpsons.
Oh,
and one of his voices was Dr. Hibbert, and it's that white guy.
Yeah, I know the actor. Did he also? He also did like Commissioner, not Commissioner. He does Commissioner the
police
cop,
chief.
The police chief, yeah.
Chief Wiggum. Yeah, but Wiggum's white, so it doesn't matter. Well,
yeah, no,
yellow.
but then he also does the black guy as well.
Yeah,
The
so
black-
he's not allowed to do the black guy anymore.
Leon or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm tired of the cancel culture nonsense.
Let's move on and get the hell out of here.
Before we get cancelled.
Are we going to? Is that the end of the middle bit?
It's time for the hypothetical question, Omar.
Oh wow, I can't wait for this bit. So out of that now into the hypothetical questions. Been a great episode. One beer down. Go Israel Adesanya. The time that you guys watch this, Adesanya would have won.
Well, we'll call you out. We'll
do
call
you
you
mean?
out if you're wrong.
This might age badly.
Yeah, like the McGregor one. Anyway, if we remember last week's hypothetical question, Omar had
3
been
weeks ago.
well, whatever. Last episodes.
Yep.
Omar had been approached by a bunch of vaccine companies.
Many of them.
They want him to be the face of the vaccine. So whether it was the Pfizer vaccine or the...
Why are you doing it like
the
Hitler?
one, it just sounds German.
It does.
Sounds like a type of German tank. Oh, shit, it's the Pfizers.
Yep.
Or like a special SS group. Oh, the Pfizer squad.
Or it could be a really
How's it
good
get me?
pair of glasses.
That's true. You never know. Or a transmission.
Trans.
A car transmission. That's what I meant.
Yeah, but don't say it like that. You said transmission. You had a gap there.
You can't say, I've got a broken tranny anymore. You have to go, I have a problem with my transvestite.
Whoa! Don't we all?
And remember at the last fight, speaking of the fights before, we had some shots of some trannies, didn't we? Few
Oh, yeah, we
alcoholic
did.
beverages.
Yeah, we
That was
did.
Nice.
We also something else happened.
This chick actually accidentally took a picture of a vagina.
Yep.
So,
Well, some guy was taking a photo of her that was talking to us randomly, and Nolan.
so there was this cute dog. That was the thing.
That was a yeah,
So she picked up this cute dog, and she's wearing this kind of loose dress,
which we didn't.
we didn't notice.
We didn't notice what was
Big,
going
long,
on.
like sides, but it had this big sort of slit in the middle. And she was sitting there,
Ooh.
and she got the guy that worked at the bar to take a picture of her holding this cute little dog. And we noticed while she was taking the picture, it's like, oh Christ!
Well, it wasn't. I was on the opposite side. I was sitting next to her.
I was on the opposite.
You were on the
side,
other
so
side,
I could see
and
it.
I
I
saw-
could see everything. I was like, holy Christ!
It reminds me of like the Patrick Stewart thing. I can see. I saw everything.
But it's too late.
It was too late.
Because I've already seen everything.
Seen everything. I saw her knickers. That's from the. If you guys
That's
haven't
one
seen
of my
it,
favorite
the best one.
episodes, yeah.
Will they be naked though? No. Oh.
Oh, how disappointing.
Yes. Oh. Yeah. Very good. Funny scene.
Yeah, and so she got this waiter to take the picture of her.
Yeah.
I could see it from this side. Omar couldn't see it from
I was like, what are these
I was like,
boys
oh my
giggling
god, she's
about?
just accidentally taken a picture of a vagina, and
Well, then
so
I
the
ca-
waiter walked off, gave her back the phone. And I was
No, because she put the phone down, and you guys were like, and you're pointing. I'm like, what are you pointing at? And then I was on that side. I was like, oh my god, I can see what she had for lunch. And then I was like, wait a minute. And then she put the phone down, so I picked up the phone, and there it was.
Yeah.
And we were like giggling, going, oh my god, look at this.
Yeah,
and she
and
was
then-
like, what is going on? We're like, oh, we're just looking if the photo is lovely, by the way. And she goes, oh, you've seen it. You've seen it all.
but I've seen it. It's too late.
It's too late.
Oh, it's too late. I've already
too late.
seen it.
Yeah, but it wasn't anything to see. To be fair.
Yeah, again, with the naked thing, we've all seen them before.
Totally.
Everybody has one.
You know,
those ones are
sexologists
on the
would-
inside, and
Yeah.
she didn't give a shit after a minute. She's like, well, whatever.
Yeah, it was quite
But it
weird.
was quite it was more funny that the fact that this young waiter would have seen while he
The
was
whole
taking
time.
the picture, he would have seen her moo just go,
Why would you? Wait a minute. What the hell is a moo? Why are you saying? What is this? Is this? What is a moo? Is that a Maori word for?
It's a very cultural word. It's
No,
Japanese.
it's not. It's not a
For a
cultural
cow's-
word at all.
For a cow's vagina.
And she was a cow. That was a
She
very
was
funny.
lovely.
No, she was lovely. It was a very funny situation.
But oh my god, yes. And the shots with the trannies, thanks trannies for those shots. I mean transvestite.
Trans.
See, I'm trying to got to do the on the end. Like,
She was fun as well, though.
No, she was great. She.
Yeah.
Okay, vaccine rollout.
Yep, go on.
Yeah, which ad you want to do? Like, remember we talked about scenarios, how like
Yep.
you were going to be a doctor in a white coat stepping over bodies in a nursing home,
Yeah.
or
Yep.
like some sort of idea. And, yeah.
Yeah. So which company?
Well, we had Johnson and Johnson. I think
That's
they're
right.
making a
Yep.
vaccine.
Yep.
Pfizer.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I would definitely choose Pfizer.
Yeah. Even though, quick Pfizer fact here,
Well,
they have the number of years ago. I have to look up the facts.
okay. Fact check him.
But I found this out the other day.
Okay.
They had the biggest criminal fine in law history
For what?
for fucking up this other. I've got to
Google it quickly.
Yeah. It was like opiate shit. Biggest pharmaceutical law settlements. Okay.
How much? 2.5 billion.
2.5 billion.
Wow.
And the one of the individual fine was the largest like criminal fine in history, which was 1.6 billion or something like that.
Okay.
3.2
Who was
billion.
number one then? Johnson Johnson was quite close behind them.
This is not good.
No, it's not good at all. Who's number one? Glibble Snatcher.
Oh, it was that dude, the guy with the Wu-Tang album.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Jesus. But yeah, so they got fined.
Useless information.
No, these are the people that are supposed to be curing the world.
Yeah.
And they had such a massive fuck up and lied about it so bad they got fined $2.3 billion.
Look, even the biggest banks in the world get fined.
Yeah,
everyone gets fined.
They should be in fucking jail, those guys.
They should, but these are just super companies that are just like, oh, we'll pay you. They'll just pay. That is nothing to them. 2 point that would, you know what's good about that?
Yeah.
That will actually be written off as a untaxable event.
Yeah.
Which means their sheets would have been balanced out, which means they would have paid 1% tax.
But I don't understand how this company can still exist. It should be dismantled. They should be like, right, this company is not allowed to exist anymore. Like, to make that bigger fuck up. Maybe we'll find out the details. Anyway, you're just not. Which one? You're going to go with a Pfizer?
Well, I mean, they're going to pay the biggest package, aren't they? And I think their stories are going to be, they're going to listen to me a bit more.
But what if, like, in a few years' time, people start getting third fucking nipples and shit? Or
but that's what happens.
Cancer.
But we make sure that in the ad we say that this could happen to you.
Yeah, the fine print.
And then they'll have like a third nipple on my nose. Or,
you walk in, you've got 3 eyes.
Yeah.
There's no side effects to that.
Not at all, everybody. Well, I think they'll just pay the bills, won't they? So
yeah, pretty good. All right. New hypothetical question.
Another one. Let's go.
Shit moving up. Oh, Christ, way over. Okay.
Angela's stressing.
Yeah, straight got places to be. Well, no one cares about your personal life.
At all. I know you're getting married and all, but it doesn't matter.
Okay, everybody knows Omar's a famous actor.
I am.
Killing those ads.
Oh, yep.
A few TV roles.
Don't mind me.
So good, having to turn ones down for very lucrative, well, not so lucrative.
No.
Soap opera roles in New Zealand.
2 in 1 week, actually.
Turn down being a gay bear.
Yep.
It would be cool if it was like sort of like a readaptation of what was the one who steals the picnic baskets?
Oh, you're talking about Yogi Bear.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Yeah, but this
Gay
is not.
Yogi
I'm
Bear.
not a bear though.
Oh, okay,
It's a technical term for a hairy gay man.
Could you be a mongoose?
No, I'm not going to be a mongoose.
Okay. Omar's also a very dedicated and well-renowned theatre actor.
Ah, yes, I am.
Right, and all the people on Broadway and what's the one in London?
The Royal Shakespeare Company.
Yeah, the West End.
The West End. Okay.
They've took notice.
Mm-hmm.
And they're moving a show to Vegas because everybody does residencies in Vegas.
So I'm just reading a tweet. Yep.
So the catch is, obviously you're going to do a residency. So you only have to play the same character for, like, let's say it's a 3-year contract.
Can't wait.
Same character, 5 days a week. Got to do
5.
the play.
Wow.
Yeah, oh,
they're paying through the roof for this, aren't they?
And it has to be a Shakespeare play.
Oh.
So, yeah. So
You're
you
kidding me.
You can choose any character from any of the Shakespeare productions, what Midsummer Night's Dream or
Hamlet.
Romeo and Juliet, Hamlet.
Othello.
Yeah.
All glitters is not to the gold. One of my favourite lines there.
Austin Powers.
No, it wasn't. It's not Austin Powers at all.
That was a theatre version of Austin Powers.
It was. Actually, a very funny story. I was actually, my first ever professional acting role was for the Auckland Theatre Company, and it was Taming of the Shrew, which was a Shakespeare play, and I played Petruchio, who was the lead.
Is that the one with the big nose? Lies?
No, that's Pinocchio.
Okay.
That's Pinocchio. This
sounds like a flavour of ice cream.
Petruity is the soul of wit. Just one of the quotes there. Sorry, just going back to when I was in theatre.
All right, so you've got a good grasp, bit of knowledge of Shakespeare. You sound like a fucking seagull.
Well, I don't know why I was. Those Australians.
Was that a quote from fucking Shakespeare as well?
It was when Bottom was dying in Hamlet. He was dying and he was choking. It was, King Lear. Actually, I went and saw King Lear. I went and saw Sir Ian McCullen's big cock.
You saw his big naked dick?
Massive.
Old naked dick.
It was a horse.
Yeah. Wow.
Well,
is he a big guy?
He was tall. I
don't imagine he's a massive guy.
He's a big guy. He's 6 foot,
really?
like 4 or 5.
He still had a big Schlaztagler.
What? That means you should have a bigger one.
Well,
not like the smaller you are, the bigger it is.
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't work. Imagine the midgets. That would be like Jimmy the Dwarf.
No. So, okay, the difference between midgets is they have normal size hands or something, eh?
But
what's the difference?
I don't know. I don't know.
We've got to get Jimmy on here to find out.
We should get... Is he still alive?
And has he got an OnlyFans? Maybe we can have a look at his...
Why would he not have an OnlyFans? Now is the winter of my discontent. Sorry, going back to Shakespeare quotes.
We'll go back to... We'll find this out...
Just they keep popping out like that. See that?
So, another one, go.
I don't know anymore. Oh, wait. Romeo. Where thought our fort, Romeo?
Where thought out thou, Romeo?
Get your mum on here if you think that this is I'm not doing a good job. She can probably do all of this better than I can. So ask her, not me, mate. Don't just go yabba yabba.
You'll get some tips from her. You can ask her when you see her next, and we'll get an answer.
She was on Short
in the
Street
next
last
episode. Yeah, she was. She was a judge, and she sentenced someone to death.
And did she laugh about it?
Yes, she did. She was like,
Hell is the devil's of deep content.
That's exactly what she said.
Exactly. Right, guys. We'll get back to that. Is that the end?
Yeah.
There we go, everybody. Thank you very much for coming back to the show. Thank you very much. That was one of the best episodes yet. Thank you, Noel, for being here. Thank you, Angela. Thanks to camera crew. Thank you, Bit on the Side. Thank you very much to the Beers. Thank you very much to Israel Adesanya for destroying Jean. That's going to be he exposed him, actually. I think he's going to win.
Thank you very much, China, for the free bottom wipes.
Thank you for the...
I just wouldn't wipe on purpose, so it's like super minging and nasty. I'm like, deal with that, assholes.
Yeah, wow. Why? Out the window?
Yeah.
Oh.
Drive-by anal swab.
Oh, that'd be awful. And each time there'd be a bottom that just pops out and then a thing... Wouldn't they just make robots? Wouldn't they just have like a bottom and
penetration, too deep, malfunction.
That'd have to be... Oh, that'd be...
COVID robots. That's what Tom Cruise has on set.
Really?
They go around poking... Penetration, imminent.
Meh, and come here. Thank you guys for coming back. This was a great episode. We've got another episode coming up very soon. We've got some guests coming on. Last week, we had a couple of weeks ago, we had that famous the stock guy on, my neighbor, who I haven't seen.
Alex Saunders from Nuggets News.
We're talking about Floyd Mayweather.
Oh, yeah.
Floyd Mayweather was on, so he wants to come back on and talk about something as well.
Talk to this saxophonist.
You mean the sexologist?
Yes.
Yes, she'll be great on. We can actually have her over here. And also, we've got another big sponsor, and we might be moving to Studio C. We've got something
thing going on
in the pipeline.
But that could all be shut down in an instant when we get ravaged with COVID once again, or a fucking tsunami. Really.
We're one away from it all. But I hope you guys are staying safe. We're staying safe. We're having a laugh, enjoying it. Please, if you like the content, keep coming back, keep liking that stuff up, keep following it, keep throwing it to your mum and say this is the best show on television. Even though we're not on television, we're on the internet, which is now the nowadays television. So just educate her, please. Bitcoin to the moon. Thank you very much, and good night.
Goodbye.
The information, opinions, and recommendations presented in this podcast are for general information only, and any reference on the information provided in this podcast is done at your own risk. This podcast should not be considered professional advice whatsoever. The third-party materials or content of any third-party site referenced in this podcast do not necessarily reflect the opinions, standards, or policies of the owner.